when nature is calling. Good morning to day 8 of the West Island Way. Good morning from West Island Way, day 8. And yeah, I'm going to have my breakfast now. No more cooker, the cooker's over there. No more gas cartridge, no more hot water, no more porridge. I know I said yesterday that I would try porridge with cold water, but after the horrible experiment with dry food with cold water, I will not do porridge with cold water. I know it works, but yeah, I got this here from the Co-op supermarket in Loch Linnhe. Honeycomb, high in protein, energizer, up and go. So I guess if I drink this, I have to jump up and go. Okay, yeah, night was good. Temperature reading, I think it was 11 degrees. Now it's already 12.5 degrees, so it's fine. Just some wind picked up, as you can see by the moving tent here. It is 8 a.m. already. Outside is sunrise. Sunrise was at 7:20. I already did my business. First thing this morning. Oh, it's so horrible if nature is calling and it's still dark outside and it was drizzling. That was nice. Yeah, what else? Yeah, because of the wind, it got a little bit colder than usual, because I'm sleeping on this side here and wind comes from that direction. So as you can see, it came through these gaps there, and it was always kind of blowing on me on one side. Usually the trick is that you cover this with rocks, both sides, and then just be wind protected. I didn't do that yesterday because I didn't. Alright, last day today, so this is the last night. Still I'm going to pack everything nicely. Of course, it's my gear, I have to take care of it, so I take care of it. And oh yeah, this is also second breakfast. Right, I'm going to have my energizer now and then talk to you again when I'm outside after breakfast. Up and go, energize, you're the best. Up and go. If you want to sponsor me, get in touch. Alright, last campsite, last wild campsite of this West Island Way October edition. Version 2, if you want it. Yeah. Took all my stuff, took all my rubbish. I left some footprints. I left a little bit of toilet over there, over the rocks. That's it. Okay. What of you? Thank you, Loch Linnhe, for this nice accommodation. Yeah, it's day 8, the last day. One more day than I expected. Planned was 6, expected 7, and now it's 8. Yeah, I started around 9 a.m. which is pretty good considering that sunrise was 7:20. and I had to pack together all this wet, muddy stuff. It is around 21-22 kilometers to Fort William today, where we'll then cross the finish line. Yeah, I already mentioned in the tent how the temperature was. I slept very well, although there was this cold wind coming from the side, but overall it was warm on the sleeping bag. And yeah, sorry it's a bit windy again. I should put on this microphone filter again. Next stop I will put the microphone filter back on, if I find it, in this big bag somewhere deep inside. Yeah, temperature was okay. I slept very well because it seems the spot I picked was very even. So there was no sliding left, right, forward, downward. I slept really nice, really good. And yeah, the experience now, second night in a row for the phone. Second night in a row with wet underground. It's not that bad. I prefer if it's dry, but if you're on the sleeping mat, it's dry. Just have to make sure that, or be aware that whenever you put something on the tent floor, it might get wet. It's not that there's water running inside, but the tent floor is always a bit wet. Big part of the stretch of the hike to Fort William goes along this old military road with constantly changing views above the highlands. At the moment still the valley with Loch Linnhe, but sure over there we will enter new land. Yeah. Path goes all the way there to the horizon. I know it's probably hard to see because the visibility is not so good, but yeah, for me personally I don't care so much about the visibility. Oh, it's drizzling a bit. I've already seen it in very good weather last May, and this whole trip, this whole West Highland Way is just dedicated to the wild camping, to learn, to practice, to have miserable weather, have things going wrong, because only when things go wrong you can learn from it, you can improve. And yeah, I think I had some good experiences on this trip. I had to film this because it looked like a nice, beautiful tranquille. Hey Shippy, what's up? Enjoy your day. Yeah, tranquille. Looks like a tranquil scene. I don't know what I have with this word tranquille. I already used it on the last day of the West Highland Way in May. I had French at school, so maybe that's why it pops up. Tranquille, this is so tranquille. And of course I'm looking for possible white camp spots here. I think down there looks very good. You see these green patches? You can spot the campfire from here. That looks good. I'm not sure if that's the location where Paul and Woody camped last May. Check out their video, I will link in the description. But yeah, I don't know. At least there's a path going there. So I think this is more the camping spot of Paul and Woody. There's plenty of space here, plenty. And the river, jackpot. Yeah, that's around 45 minutes away from my camp spot. So it would have meant 45 minutes more walking, and that was not possible because I already set up camp at, it was already 4:30, I think. So yeah, I would have arrived here after sunset. But nice spot. Nice spot. And by the way, yeah, I see people. There are 2 couples behind me. I can see them in the distance. I think one I overtook before was a father and his daughter. The other couple I don't know yet. And there was one more couple that overtook me while I was still at my campsite. So there are minimum 6 more people out here. But it's way less than last May. And this ruin over there is probably one of the most famous of the West Island Way. Tigna Sloybike or something like that. I put the name down there. And there's camping. Yeah, a bit wet, but we have already learned at my camp spot that wet is okay. Assume it's also a spot here. Yeah, I thought about camping here, but it didn't fit into my itinerary. And to be honest, it's a bit creepy next to such an old house. Yeah, I would be scared at night. I'm scared. Yeah, that's a good spot here. You can see there was a fire. The story of this house I already told in my May video, so check that one out. Oh, what's that? Someone left a jacket here. Sort of rubbish here, of course it's not so nice. Sorry for sniffing. Awesome. Yeah, that's the way down here. Ah, there's another camp spot here. Oh, there's a little shelter here. Haven't seen that one last time. Maybe for the animals. I don't know, it's a bit creepy. Yeah, these old houses are always creepy to me. Good spot for a break. And now cracking on. I'm speed and I'm cracking on. I know you've heard that too many times already. It drives you crazy. I don't know if this maybe still belongs to the property here. Oh, there's good camping here. Wow, that's perfect with the wall around. That's good shelter. And you have the building right there. Nice. And another camp spot right here. One couple just overtook me. And there was the same couple that overtook me on the Devil's Gravel Road downhill yesterday. They were hiking very fast. Oh, sorry. Oh, not nice to sniff the nose on a jacket, is it? We have no choice. That's wildlife. Anyway, yeah, they're hiking very fast. So yesterday I thought they're day hikers, but now that they do the next stage of the West Highland Way, I think that maybe they have an organization carrying their big backpacks, their luggage from accommodation to accommodation. It's very popular here. You can just book it and then just give it your bag in the morning and then pick it up in the evening when you arrive. And during the day you just carry whatever you want to carry. They had very, very small backpacks. You can also carry something more. Yeah, that's very comfortable. More comfortable than the monster backpack. Not sure about you, but whenever I am in this spot, in this area, I feel like expressing myself. I feel like singing. Okay. I don't know about you, but whenever I am in this area, I feel like I want to express myself. I want to sing. Here we are, born to be kings. We're the princes of the universe. Seems there's another ruin coming over there. And more wild camping here, right next to the house, or whatever it used to be. Maybe more wild camping over there. And of course there are, yes, many green spots here. Saying goodbye to this side of the valley, because soon the path will make a little bend, almost 90 degrees bend over there, and then it goes around the corner. Oh, what a view! I think that should already be halfway to Fort William, if not more than halfway. I haven't checked the map for a while. I'm looking for a place to have a little rest, because my legs are getting a bit wobbly. Also need to fill up water bottle, which is not a big problem. There's water all over the place. There's a lot of water here. Actually, in the other valley, the road, this military road, gravel road, was, well, not flooded, but there was a lot of water on it many times. Yeah. Very wet. Yeah, it's rained a lot, I guess. Okay, I checked the map and I just walked 8 kilometers. It's around 12-13 kilometers more, so I'm not halfway yet. It's a good example of misconception, or of just guessing it wrong here. Because actually it's most of the parts of the West Highland Way. Very often I think, oh, I walked so far already, that was 5 kilometers. But then I check and it was just 3 kilometers. So, yeah, it's interesting. Distances are different here on the West Highland Way. Okay, coming down to the next valley. I don't know, probably. Yeah, just wanted to mention camping here. It's just after this little patch with sheep where you have to go around, and then right after that there's camping. We are not here to count the kilometers, because it's all about the path, about the hike. and not about how much longer is it. Yeah, because if you have the attitude, oh, how much longer do I have to walk? I want to arrive, then it's not, maybe not the right attitude, because then you're obviously not enjoying it. You're obviously not enjoying it, and you want that it stops as quick as possible. That's why you ask, oh, how much longer is it? So yeah, you should always stop once in a while, look around and enjoy the path, even if it's a grey day like today. There's a lot to see here. Even a grey day like this with these low hanging clouds can be very beautiful. It's actually Lord of the Ringish, one of my favorite expressions. Now I'm reaching a little forested area here. Well, not forested, it's a patch of trees, and there are a couple of wild camp spots in there. Ooh, river crossing. For example, here on the right hand side, I would say somewhere. Well, maybe not so good here. Thought that maybe in there would be something, but I'm sure further down there. Oh, here. Yeah, this is the spot here on the left hand side. I also had to break here last May. Sat down there on the rock, and this is, doesn't look so nice, very uneven and many rocks and things, but I'm sure you can make it happen. It's nice because it has shelter, and I think it's also good for people who start the West Highland Way from Fort William, so do it from north to south. Then this maybe would be, yeah, good spot for the first night, maybe, because it's around 10 kilometers in, and then assuming that you arrive by train or by bus, so you only have half a day, and then this would be possible. Yeah, but it's not just that spot out of Fort William. Now from here on all the way to Fort William there should be a couple of spots to the left or to the right, and if I see something, if my wild camping eyes spot something, I will immediately let you know. Whew. Little climb here. Getting the energy out of those legs just before the hike is finished. Yeah. Oh, beautiful view. I'm not quite sure, but I think this there in the clouds is Ben Nevis, and I only know because it was a bit more visible last May. If I'm wrong, I will put a laughing face there. If I'm right, I will put a thumb up there. So coming down here, a couple of wild camping spots should pop up again soon. At least they were marked on my map. Haven't seen anything yet, but of course if I see something, you're the first I let know. Up here, interestingly, because I see footsteps, so it's right after the bridge. Let's check that out. Yeah, You can see someone at a fire here. Whew, very hidden. But that's I call this a spot. It's not completely flat, but you have a very loud waterfall as your neighbor. So I'll take it. It's pretty cool how the path goes there. Almost straight towards what I think is Ben Nevis. Yeah, talking about people today. In this area, so within the last hour, I've seen 3 people. No one behind me, no. They're all 3 in front of me. So one is a couple taking out their dogs. So 3 people and 2 dogs. They first went into that direction and now they came back and overtook me again. And then there's one woman. Yeah, she also overtook me. And I don't think she does the full West Highland way, because she asked me, do you do the full West Highland way? And I said yes. And then she asked me if I know where there's a fort here on the way. And I looked on the map, and yeah, I know where the fort is. It's actually a wild camping spot, the one I had looked up. The last one before Glen Nevis, or before Fort William, I'd say. So we will check it out. Google Maps says it's an old fort. Thing over there, the distance, this hill there, that's the fort. So let's see if I can get up there. And here you can already see the gravel road that then leads us down to Glen Nevis. And the path goes here alongside and meets the gravel road there. Yeah. Whew. I'm Speed and I'm going to conquer the gravel road. No, I'm Speed and I'm going to conquer the Devil's Gravel Road. That's what I wanted to say. Oh, I need a break. Actually, I need to finish. I'm getting quite exhausted now. And another camp spot. My already trained wild camping spot eyes spotted it from 5 meters away. Fast forward. Yeah, I arrived at the Devil's Gravel Road. Well, it's not Devil yet because it's not downhill yet, but I arrived on the gravel road that will turn into the steep Devil's Gravel Road. But now let's see if I find the junction to the fort. I'm just interested in checking out the wild camping situation there. Yeah. All for science, all for the video. Deardail Fort. The direction. But first of all, look what I've seen here. What my eyes sketched. Check that out. Yep. I call it wild camping here. Fire. Well, a small place, but does the job. Okay, let's check out that fort. So the sign said that this fort is 2,000 years old, or 2,000 years ago people lived there, and it was destroyed in a fire. And researchers first believed that it was an accident, that they were preparing some timber or something, they were making fire, and then it got out of control. But then newer research says that it must have been a real destruction on purpose, because the fire was so hot that it melted some rocks. So they say cannot be an accident with such a hot fire. Let's see. Okay, decided to leave the bag here on the path. Don't think that someone will snatch a 17 kilo backpack. My valuables with me, and it's a bit easier now to go up without carrying the big backpack. But look at the view, wow. It's a campsite there. Glen Nevis campsite. Oh no, there. Oh, maybe the whole area. Okay, it's quite a walk. It's down again and up. I thought it would just be off from the road. Feels nice to walk up here without the backpack. It's almost like flying. Suddenly I'm so light. Okay, seems I'm on it. I'm walking on the fort wall here. The wall goes kind of around there. That must have been a fort. I don't know. There's no sign here anymore, and the path doesn't continue. So that's probably it. About camping. Yeah, I mean, just the grass is a bit higher here. But it's an amazing view. You're looking right at Ben Nevis there in the clouds. Nice. Correct myself, this works. This looks nice. Yeah, that would be an awesome spot to camp. It's sheltered here by the fort. So basically you're sleeping in the fort. That's pretty cool. And look at the view. Wow. Can get up here in the morning or watch it in the evening. There's Fort William in the far distance. Still have to walk all the way. And then down here is the fort area. And Glen Nevis Valley with Ben Nevis. Pretty cool. Cool. Next time I do the West Highland Way, I will definitely camp there. That's awesome. Maybe I do it then north to south, and then this would be the first stop out of Fort William. Yeah, already making plans for the next one. Now I have second thoughts. It's a historic monument, yeah, like not a memorial, but it's a historic site. Maybe shouldn't camp right inside of it, just for respect of history, respect of things that happened there. Maybe probably people died there in the fire. So yeah, I come to the conclusion that that's not a campsite. Sorry. But it was still good to see it. Great spot, great views. Please don't camp there. Okay, bag is still there. I was hoping someone took it and carried it for me to Fort William. Because it feels so good without the backpack. Interesting. I'm in that forest section now, and there's a lot of wild camping possible here. There. People definitely camped here. This was a path just off from the path that goes up to the fort. Interesting. Oh, so green here. Here we are, Devil's Gravel Road, but with a good view. But it's not so bad this time. I remember it worse from last May, because yeah, now it's wet. The gravel, well, not wet, but it's sticky. You know, there's not so much loose gravel on top. It means you can easily walk on it without worrying that you slip. And last May it was very dry, and then the gravel was very loose, and that's, yeah, in that condition I think I just go a bit more careful, and that somehow hurts my knee. So it's really my way of walking that causes the pain then in the knee. And so maybe this time it's an Angel's Gravel Road. Still, it's quite a walk here down the gravel road. View is amazing, but yeah, it's a long gravel road. Okay, reached the junction now. I came down the gravel road, and the original West Highland Way continues there. And then left, and then kind of continues on the road. Yeah, but there's an alternative route which just continues on the gravel road straight. And the sign here, I mean, basically shows that the road goes to Fort William here. So I will check out this alternative route, because I've already done the other route in May, and I just want to see how this one is like. Because yeah, it avoids the road, I guess. Yeah, some people complain about that road ending the West Highland Way. You have to walk like 45 minutes, I think, along the road, and there are cars. It's not much traffic, I think. But then yeah, you reach the original end of the West Highland Way, which is the sign at a roundabout, just when you arrive in Fort William. And then from there, if you want to go to the official end of the West Highland Way, which is the statue, the man sitting on the bench, then you have to walk even further. So continue walking on the road, and then you have to walk through the whole pedestrian mall until you reach it. So I wonder where this comes out, this path. Gonna be interesting if it avoids all the roads. I had no problem with walking on the road. I liked it there. It's beautiful. I didn't mind the cars. Just interested now and see how this would look like as an ending compared. And then I can make a recommendation which one I like more. On my online map, this trail is first called West Highland Way Alternative, and then Cow Hill Circuit. So I believe it's just a Cow Hill Circuit, and other people said, okay, this can be an alternative to the West Highland Way ending. It's nice here with the open view. Not sure this is permanent, because obviously they're doing logging work here. They chopped down the trees, but now they will grow new trees. It is 4:15, so I can already see and tell it's golden hour. Yeah, the way everything looks like, sky looks like, so it's pretty nice. So far it's very nice. Just have seen one person, one man with a dog. No cars, no traffic noise. Now on the right hand side is another car park. I see some vans in there. And in the distance I see the road. Yeah, okay. And now the path splits here. Left says Cow Hill Circuit, okay. I decided to continue left up towards the Cow Hill circuit. It goes uphill now, but if I had walked straight, I would have gotten to the road. I can see the road there. So this is still an alternative to avoid the road, although it goes uphill now. Yeah, it's quite a bit uphill. Somewhere down there, here's the road, but so far don't see any car, don't see any people. It's nice. Oops, I have to watch my step. Whew. Yeah. So far so good, but it goes up quite high. You avoid the cars, but it's definitely more strenuous than walking down on the road and then through the shopping mall. This is harder, I would say. But you get some nice views here over Fort William, I assume, and the lake where I forgot to look up the name. Okay, but still continuing here. Ooh. Nice viewpoint here. Nice. So I have to go down there somewhere. There, I don't know. Path that's winding its way down here again, which is good because it is 10 to 5, so soon it will get dark and then I will be stuck in the dark forest here. So this is where the path ends. It's a car park here. Not exactly sure where I am. Let's see what the sign says. Cow Hill, okay. Yeah. It was the Cow Hill Circuit Trail. Makes sense. That's called Cow Hill. Okay, I have to figure out where I am now. Okay, it was the car park of the Salvation Army. Now I'm going back on the main road. Seems it didn't save so much road that I hoped. Okay, finally away from the main road. I was very busy there. I had to walk 5 to 10 minutes along the main road. So this Cow Hill Circuit Trail saved me the road from Glen Nevis to Fort William, but then not this stretch of busy main road in Fort William. Maybe there's a different trail or you can go on it a bit longer, but it was getting dark and I had to get down. Yeah. And now we will walk through the Fort William shopping mall. Okay, Fort William shopping mall. I just met Joe, the guy who I met just before Tyndrum and who I shared the campsite with just before Tyndrum. He had already finished and congratulated me. He was on the way to the train station. So yeah, congratulations Joe. Hope to see you in the comments under the videos. I missed again to get you into the video. Should have said, yeah, should have pointed the camera on you and made an interview. And there he is, still waiting here, still sitting, waiting for the West Highland hikers to come and say hello. Alright, here we are. Hi, my name is Pete. What's your name? Ah, his name is Sitting. Nice to meet you, Sitting. Do you remember me from last May? Oh, he says he remembers everyone who sat down here with him and finished the West Highland Way. That's cool. So, Sitting and me, we have to say goodbye now. Thanks for watching the video, and I hope you enjoyed that little wild camping adventure. I hope you learned something. If not, I hope you at least found it a little bit entertaining. I have to say I'm still a good weather camper, honestly. But I learned a lot about, yeah, bad weather camping. Okay. Sitting in speed are saying goodbye. Over and out. Good morning from day 1 of the West Highland Way.
Good morning to day 2 of the West Highland Way.
Good morning to day 3 of the West Highland Way.
Good morning to day 4 of the West Highland Way.
Good morning to day 5 of the West Highland Way. Good morning to day 6 of the West Highland Way. Good morning from day 7 of the West Highland Way. Good morning to day 8 of the West Highland Way.